It's the CEO and the head of HR, as he said, and they're having an affair. And all that I have to say is, obviously, if you immediately duck out of camera, Josh, people are going to post that, right? But if they had just like played it cool, nobody would ever be like videoing a kiss cam at a Coldplay concert and putting it online.
You're so right, but also hilarious that Coldplay has a kiss cam.
Totally. What is this, a Mets game?
Yeah.
Two Jews, both big and tall, no subject too small for the good guys. A Mother's Dream premium podcast team, make it your weekly routine. It's a Good Guys. And if you don't give us 5 stars, what are you nuts? What are you nuts? Yeah, we're the good guys, we're not the great guys. We're just so good at good guys. Whoa.
Mazda morons, welcome back to the Good Guys podcast. I'm sitting here with the head of Elmo's crisis team. It's Ben Soffer.
Oh my God. God, what the hell was that?
Oh man.
What was the password? Elmo loves Hitler?
Tell people what happened.
Elmo went on an anti-Semitic tirade. He wrote, "Kill the Jews." He wrote a bunch of weird crap that he clearly doesn't think Sesame Street loves all people. They then wrote a weird apology. Elmo was hacked. Elmo wouldn't do this. I love that they kept it in Elmo's voice. Like, just write, like, this account was hacked. It doesn't need to be, Elmo said it's hacked. Elmo would never. By the way, am I Yoda?
Well, so Elmo's Twitter.
You do a good Elmo.
We should do,
a good Elmo.
Let's do an episode where, sometimes Elmo needs to learn a lesson on Sesame Street. So let's do an episode. You're on Sesame Street. Elmo messed up. And Elmo needs to learn a lesson about these anti-Semitic tweets.
Elmo, why was your password 123?
Mr. Ben.
Why was your password 123? I told you, Elmo, that you needed to make your password stronger.
Elmo made a mistake. He was hanging out with his friend, Mr. Kanye. And Mr. Kanye asked to borrow his phone while he was logged in.
And so you think that Mr. Kanye, you're saying you had a stronger password. Mr. Kanye changed it to 123, logged in, and then all of a sudden, Mr. Kanye is the one who wrote "fuck the Jews." Is that right, Mr. Elmo?
Allegedly, Mr. Kanye was playing me a cut from Donda 3, to which I said, "Mr. Kanye, I would go back to watch The Throne. That seems to be when things were working better." But Mr. Kanye said, "No, my audience loves gospel." And I said, "Agree to disagree."
You sound like Elmo from the streets.
Anyway, I don't know why people got so upset. I love Jewish people. My friend Oscar the Grouch, I think, is Jewish because, well, he's very frugal and very mean. Shit. Oscar's very cheap, like a lot of Jews I know. Shit, damn it. No, Elmo. No, I mean, I got sold a fake chain on 47th Street by Moses the jeweler. And I was feeling a little angry. It was me!
That is too good. Oh my God, that is too good. That is too good. So yeah, Elmo, I hope you learned your lesson, even though it sounds like you didn't learn your lesson. You were really the one that was tweeting the whole time.
I just really wanted to know what happened to my friend Jeffrey Epstein. Because 3 minutes were removed from that videotape, and I want to know where they were.
You got me, Elmo. I don't know. We don't know.
Let's transition off this touchy subject to the Epstein tape, because everyone's like 3 minutes were removed from the video. And I want to be like, yeah, ever heard of a trailer? Like, yeah, okay. There were previews before it.
Yeah, I all I know is I don't know enough.
It
seems weird. This all seems sketchy. And there are just too many powerful people involved for it to just be a big nothing. That's all. That's what I think.
I just love the one thing that unites both parties is covering up the Jeffrey Epstein tapes.
Which goes to show you that like the 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the root of all evil. And everybody else is just like pretending to push allegiances towards one evil versus another evil. And it's like, if you can be a part of a pedophilia ring, you're evil. Sorry, that's not like it's not a Democrat Republican. If it's not even a U.S. thing. If you were a part of a pedophilia ring, you're a bad guy. You're a bad guy. So I don't know why I really hope that they really don't exist. I'm sure that they do, but like, I don't know why you would cover these people up. Like it just doesn't, it's just not right. I get why people are angry. I'm angry. I want to know.
It's wild. It just, we're living in a constructed matrix reality, and there are just like people pulling the levers. And unfortunately, I think people are just like, yeah. But like, I really got to worry about paying for my kids' after school program next month. And they're just banking on the idea that people will forget because life will get busy.
People will forget because life gets busy. That's just the way that this works. Like the only reason that this is back is because they are talking about it. The second that they stop talking about it again, it will eventually disappear into nothing. We will never end up learning anything. The exact same thing will happen with, didn't they say that they were like releasing like stuff on JFK? Like they were saying that they were going to release like a bunch of stuff. And all of a sudden, unless all of these conspiracy theories are just nothing, but I'm a big conspiracy theorist, and I think that conspiracy theories are real. I don't think that they're conspiracy theories. So not everything can just be nothing.
I don't know. I tend to not believe in conspiracy theories just because most of the people believe in them aren't you, Ben, like respectable, good people with good lives and good jobs, and they live in a basement.
But there's like a difference between a conspiracy theory and like thinking that there was some foul play with JFK. I don't think that's like a conspiracy theory. I think it's pretty cut and dry, but people would call that a conspiracy theory, right? So I don't know, Josh.
It's wild.
I don't know. It's wild. So
I want no part of it. I want to go to Home Goods.
I want no part of it either. By the way, speaking of Home Goods, you know where I went recently, Josh? That is almost as good as Home Goods?
Where?
Marshall's.
Oh, please.
I used to go to Marshall's. There was a Marshall's on Long Island. My mom would take me to. She's from Jericho. We would go to the Marshall's in Jericho. And I would just rummage through. They would have like, they were probably fake, like swingman basketball jerseys. I remember finding
nothing fake at Marshall's, babe.
I remember finding a Walt Frazier jersey for like $11, begging my mom to buy it for me, and she did. And I would buy like a bunch of jerseys there. But it's in my head, it was just like discounted clothes.
Yes.
I went back. This is TJ Maxx. This is Home Goods. Their home section, beautiful pots, pans. I'm always looking for plates for 4th of July. I'm looking for Pargy plates. They got Pargy plates.
What is Pargy?
Pargy is gorgeous. It's a Gargy Pargy, gorgeous. It just went from gorgeous to Gargy. Gargy rhymes with Pargy. So it's really just gorgeous.
Oh, I hate that. Oh my God. Oh, I was hoping for so much more.
No, that's it. That's it.
Listen, we're no better.
Definitely not.
Yeah, man, Marshall's growing up, before I would go back to school, it'd be like, come on, let's go get a few pieces of clothing for your school year. And it would be, FUBU.
Yeah.
The acronym stands for Us, By Us. And people assume that that's just Black people, but it's not. It's also heavyset Jewish teens. Because I was zooted head to toe in FUBU, and it hugged my rolls and my curves so good. And to the great Damon John, who is a friend, who will come on the pod one day, I hope. Thank you, sir. Because maybe you didn't intend, or maybe you did intend, but I felt completely seen in my Rubenesque 13-year-old body.
Is he a Chrissy DiStefano friend, or is he a friend? Is he a Pete Davidson? I just want to know, are you guys like, because Damon John, that's a powerful friend, my man. That's a powerful friend.
I've been in his book. He wrote about me in his book. We've been to dinner.
I'd say that you're friends.
I don't think we are, but I
think you're friends.
I appreciate you. I think if I reach out to his people who I talk to here and there, we have a lovely working kind of relationship. I've mentioned him doing the pod before.
We got to start a plus size clothing line with him. He knows it.
Yeah.
Let's make something for the youth. Are there still plus size youth with Ozempic, or it's not a thing anymore?
Yeah. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think kids are allowed to take Ozempic. Like, can you take it before 16?
You can.
Really?
I'm pretty sure the kids are getting jabbed. If you're like an overweight young teen, I think you're getting jabbed these days.
Wow, what a game!
I just wonder. Well, will childhood? It's a crazy thought, and not everybody has access to these drugs. So of course, you still have some level of childhood obesity. But it's just like, how much will that change? I still think we started. It's not like DXL is going out of business tomorrow because of Ozempic.
Sure.
Okay. Also, people wear it with a badge of honor. There are plenty of people that are super fat that wear it proudly. I wear it proudly. So I don't know. I think we started to do with Daymond John.
We should do every month. We should do a themed month devoted to people who are big and proud. Like
love it.
This, February is Jewish Teen Month. And then, March is American Samoa Month.
Yeah, I love it. Big and proud from all over. Do you
April is Alabama Month.
What was that video? There was like a kid, I think he might have been from the Philippines. He was probably 8.
Sumo Saturdays.
Overweight and smoking a cigarette. Do you know the video that I'm talking about? That like 8-year-old that would rip cigs?
Yes. No. Oh, maybe I do.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. We get the Rizzler. It's Rizzler Appreciation Month.
Yes.
Right? There's a new Rizzler. Tony Cash, he's not fat, but he's smooth as silk.
Okay, so our ambassadors are the Rizzler.
Yeah.
Jack Black.
The Rizzler, Jack Black.
Tim Dillon.
John Goodman lost too much weight, you saw?
He doesn't qualify anymore.
He's a stick.
And maybe a hologram of me in 2002. I'm the store greeter, but it's a hologram. It's like
a hologram of you.
Hey,
in
welcome, guys.
Hologram of you in 2002.
Yeah.
And a hologram of me in 2026. And I inevitably shoot back up.
Do you think that's ever possible?
No. And also, I want to keep going through our ambassadors for our XL line with Daymond John, but then I want to go into Josh. I'm on day 5 of creatine, and I'm fucking cruising.
And you're working
out. It finally clicked. Yes, it never clicked for me. I'm cruising. Let's just finish up this conversation. We got the Riz. We got a hologram of you. We got to get a hologram of John Candy. We just have to.
Lena Dunham for our ladies department.
Yeah, we're getting Lena Dunham.
Oh my God. Olivia, you're going to have to listen hard to this app.
We're getting. This is good. No, this is
but
good.
Like, she looks amazing. And like, shout out to her. Like,
Okay. You threw her out there. Fine. No, Lena Dunham. She's not an ambassador. She's not welcome. She's too fit. Who is Lizzo?
Lizzo's fit too.
Yeah, but she's like fit she's big fit. She still could rep our line proudly.
Okay.
You could still rep our line proudly.
Shout out. Yeah, because we're for all bodies, thick and small. But we're for thick and small, but just not tall.
No tall. Short, fat kings and queens.
Thick and all, but not tall. Yeah, that's true. Big and tall. How about just big?
All right, so bring Daymond John on the pod. I think that there's something here. This is direct-to-consumer business. We're going to power it with Shopify, 44-inch waist or more. And I think that this is it, Josh. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Shopify. Folks, do you have a movement that you're trying to start? And I'm not talking about a bowel movement. I'm talking about a community-driven, cause-driven project. Do you want to rally the troops? Maybe it's like Feed the Streets that Josh is always doing because he's a better person than me. Are you looking to start a charity? Are you looking to accept donations? Josh, let's think about this, okay? Because we can do this all and more on Shopify, but let's think about this. We're starting a charity. What are we starting?
Okay, we are starting the Joshy and Benny Big Boys Foundation. Okay, this is for thick boys of any class, economic class, but who need better access to bigger pants. bigger clothes. I'm talking, and we go from like big boys to tarps. Okay. I'm saying we have categories, right? We have like chubby kids all the way to you getting your own TLC show.
There was the Boys and Girls Club. Now there's the Big Boys Club. Yeah. It's the Benny and Joshy Big Boys Club. Here's what you can expect, okay? You're going to go to bennyandjoshyBigBoysClub.com, which is, of course, powered by Shopify.
501 LCC. Is that right?
I think so. First, we're going to ask for your waist size, okay? So you're going to take out the measuring tape. You're going to tell us, and I'm letting you know, if you wear a size 42 pants and under, not accepted. We're looking at 42 and above. Okay. And there is no max. We're fully inclusive. You have a size 80 and you're one step closer to God.
Yes.
This is the place for you.
We want an A1C in the double digits.
You're going to give us your waist size, and then you're going to pick from materials, cotton, jean.
And then we even have a service where we'll put the clothes on you if you upload a photo.
Shopify Magic allows you to see yourself in these clothes. It is fantastic, folks. So if you want to start a cause-driven movement like us, you're going to go to shopify.com/goodguys today. Because I'm telling you, it's never been easier. You can collect donations. You can collect pant sizes, whatever you want. Do it today.
Yeah, top to bottom, it's got you covered, Shopify.
This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Sleep Me. Folks, are you sleeping hotter than hell? Even worse, your wife loves a toasty bed, yuck, but you desperately need to stay cool, and you're waking up drenched in sweat instead? What are you, nuts? Meet Chili Pad by Sleep Me. Its mission is to elevate the quality of human life through cool sleep, whether you're whipping up something in the kitchen, being dad of the year, focusing on your fitness goals, or trying not to argue with your wife over the thermostat. Chili Pad can end your nights of poor sleep that's hotter than hell, because the Chili Pad bed cooling system was designed with dads and couples in mind. It lets you customize your sleeping environment to your personal temperature, ensuring you fall asleep faster and wake up feeling recovered. Chili Pad works with your existing mattress. It's a temperature-regulated, water-based mattress topper that precisely cools your bed's temperature from 55 to 115 degrees. And I know what you're thinking. What if my wife likes it at 115? She's nuts. And I like it at 55. You're also nuts. That's too cold. Well, don't worry, because you can set each side to a different temperature. This is exactly what you've been waiting for, folks. This is the exact solution to your problem. You probably broke up with a girl, or you probably broke up with a guy over the fact that you guys couldn't sleep at the same temperature. That's nuts. If one of you needs the room at 80, but the other needs the room at 60, you were not compatible until now. Chili Pad is literally saving people's relationships, folks. You should thank Sleep Me, and you should visit sleep.me/goodguys to get 20% off your Chili Pad with code GOODGUYS. This special offer is available for the Good Guys listeners only and for a limited time. Order it today with free shipping and returns. Try it out for 30 days and you can return it for free if you don't like it with their sleep trial. Visit www.sleep.me/goodguys and see why cold sleep is turning what are you sleeping hot for? What are you nuts? Into what are you nuts for not trying Chili Pad?
Let me talk to you about my health journey, okay? Because not that you asked, but I've made tremendous strides, okay? Tremendous. First of all, I found out, folks, if I told you to take turmeric, this is like a class action waiting to happen. If I told you to take turmeric, but I never told you that you needed activated, I think it's like pepper or something, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Curcumin and bioprin.
Correct. So I've now switched to one tablet that has both of them in it, the turmeric and the curcumin. That's what you need to buy, because otherwise you're buying turmeric and you're peeing it right out. It doesn't work. It's going to give you hives. Okay. So that's on the supplement journey. Besides that, I'm taking our beautiful sponsor, Momentus's creatine. And let me tell you, Josh, I'm on day 5. I'm taking the recommended dose for you and Terry Dubrow. Okay. The 5 milligrams. Josh, I take it with my AG1. I shake it. I drink it. All of a sudden, my muscles are like, hey, Ben, you want to go fucking do something? And I'm like, yeah, muscles, I do. I've gone to the gym 4 days in a row.
Wow. Good for you. Good.
4 days in a row. 4 days in a row. We're lifting lightly. We're doing cardio. We're doing the bike. We're here, Josh. We're cold plunging, and I'm back in a great groove. And really, I swear, if you're having trouble getting back in a groove, take creatine. Your muscles, my muscles, they screamed at me. Is that what happens to you? I take it, and they're like, hey, dude, work us. Work us. We want to work.
It's a great thing. I do like Momentus. I use it too. I think the creatine is great. Sometimes I do a little scoop and a half. I'm nuts. I like looking a little bloated in the face.
Sure.
But it's solid stuff. And I don't know. I work out. I try to work out. Honestly, I would work out 6 days a week without fail if I didn't sometimes have kids in life come up. And it's my great pleasure. It is the game changer of all things. It makes me feel better, but it also makes this Kepi feel better. This is a bad neighborhood when I'm not working out. But when I am working out, it's like I'm power washing. I'm getting the gum off the streets, the tar, the disgusting rubbish. So Terry Dubrow said, if I could choose you to stop smoking or to work out, I would say smoke while you work out.
He did say that, and I loved him for that because I'm thinking of picking back up cigarettes. And by picking back up, I mean I never smoked, but like I just haven't had a cigarette in far too long. It's been at least a year. I just need one.
Oh, that's unacceptable.
I need one. Like they're so gorgeous. Let's make that with Damon John too. The gym cigarette. What do you think?
Yeah, Gym Sig. It's a pre-workout cigarette.
Oh, I love it. I
That's
love
hot.
it. There's creatine in it. You're smoking your creatine.
Yes, you're smoking pre-workout, you're blowing it on your Nautilus machine, and then you're getting a personal record.
Do you think that you can make either a creatine-based Zyn product where you just throw it in and it starts doing all the things that creatine does, or a creatine-based vape pen?
I think they're both terrible ideas.
Okay. But what about you're just like, you're on the elliptical, all of a sudden, whoo!
Yeah.
You're doing the skis. You're doing the skis. You're doing the skis. No?
Yes.
He doesn't see it. Okay. He doesn't see it.
Look, the truth is that I follow a lot of TikTok steroid accounts because I like to. It's like
if that's not a walking red flag, if I've ever heard one, I follow a lot of TikTok steroid accounts.
Oh my God. I'm like, what's your stack, bro? It's like when people go to Yelp before to see what they serve at the restaurant. I'm like, I know I'm going to land there in the next 2 to 5 years. So
yeah,
I want to know exactly where the hair is going to grow. It's going to be bad.
But yeah, creatine, Josh, is it. What else should I take? What are you taking?
I don't take much. I think and I don't even take creatine that much. My whole goal in life.
Oh, you don't take it every day? I thought you took it every day.
No, I'd cycle on and off. Sometimes I'll take it 5 days straight, then I'll take the weekend off. I don't want to be on anything. I'm on my cholesterol medicine for life. That sure. I have no problem. I don't believe it has deleterious effects. So I'm on that. I stopped taking my antidepressant after 3 years. I feel okay.
When did you stop?
You haven't noticed? 2 months ago.
No, I haven't, which means that you didn't need it. Mazel tov. Congrats.
You don't know that either. It's not you and your blanket statement.
I see it. I would see it, Josh. I would see it if you were in a dark place. I would see it. You're good.
I hide it. I hide it deep down.
You're good.
No, it's bad in here. It's you.
You're good.
Don't. You're going to do this to Ruby. He's going to be like, Dad, I'm having a rough time. Ruby, stop it. You're gorgeous.
You're good. Just brush yourself off. You're fine.
You're like a father from the 50s.
You're good.
Dad, I'm crying out for help.
You're good.
Dad, I'm having an affair with my teacher.
You're good. Is she hot?
He's lovely.
All right, fine. Now it's time. We had a talk.
Get out of my house. Piece of shit. You're a piece of shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because people.
Why did you go off it?
Well, maybe the better question is why did I go on it?
Well, I think that why'd you go on it?
So
when did you go on it?
It's very interesting. I went on it 3 months before Shai was born. So that would be like June 2022. And I'll never forget, I had been traveling a lot. I was doing Oppenheimer and then I was doing a lot of college gigs. And I was just like traveling, working. It was a lot. I knew Shai was coming. And this is a weird story. I woke up one morning and it was like 5 a.m. because I had to get on a flight back home. And I remember it was when Dave Chappelle had been attacked on stage by that guy who ran on stage at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yes.
And he was like a young guy in his early 20s. And luckily security intercepted and beat the crap out of him. And he was taken away. And I remember I just opened my phone to try to like wake up because I had this early flight and I saw what had happened. And then I saw a picture of this kid and his arm was twisted in this horrible way. And I started to cry. And I just started welling up because it was, and all I could think was, where was this kid's parents? Like,
Yeah.
I had this wave of fatherly, like, oh, if only I could have like helped this kid to not make this horrible decision. And I was like, something's off with Joshy. And then I was driving a couple of days later, and it was one of those moments where you hear it on the radio, like a commercial came on the radio saying, are you burned out? Do you have feelings of sadness? Do you feel completely overwhelmed? And I was like, yes. And I had always flirted with taking something.
Had you ever been on them before or
Never.
not? First time. Okay. I didn't know. You didn't tell me this.
Well, I had always flirted with the idea because I had a very typical, you hear a lot about it in 12 Steps. You hear about it from a lot of artists of just like that hole in the soul. I always joke around when I qualify at a 12-step meeting, I'll be like, at 8, 9 years old, I was walking around thinking differently, feeling too deeply, contemplating life and the abyss. And if you had seen me at 8 or 9 years old, you would have said, get that kid a drink. Because he needs to chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
So fast forward, I luckily get sober. I have all these tools that I can use, therapy and working out and working on myself and all these like really pragmatic things that I can do. And I did, and I'd had great results, but I just always had this thing and it seemed to be coming to a head. So I started taking the medicine and I felt good. And I remember like, it was like 1 or 2 weeks after Shai was born. And I said to Paige, I'm like, should I not take this anymore? Like, I can't really tell. And she was like, take it. She's like, it's helping. I'm like,
okay.
All right. If you see it. So I did it for 3 years. And then I just kind of felt like I wasn't getting the same effect. And, it's not uncommon where sometimes in that 3 to 5 year window, something you've taken that's been successful, sometimes you have to up a dose, sometimes you have to change the medicine. So I said, let me just try without. And I did. And I was on a super low dose, so it was safe to get off of it. And I feel okay. I mean, I miss it a little. It was fun. He's a fun little friend.
Okay. All right. Well, one, with the way that you joke about these meds and have forever, I honestly always thought that you were on it. I had no idea. So, okay. So went on it in 2022, just went off it. Withdrawal of anything is very hard. So the fact that you're doing it is amazing.
It was it's a very light one, and I was on the lowest dose, so it wasn't bad
so
at all.
It was just like a little pick me up, okay. Look, I not that you needed this from me, but like I support anybody wanting to take anything. I think that it is sometimes you need help getting over the hump for things, and nobody can know what's going on inside of somebody else's head. Everybody's head is different, so I hate people that are like judgmental over meds. So I'm happy that you were on it. I'm happy that you're off it. I hope that you can stay off it if that's what's right. And I hope that you go back on it if that's what's right. Like,
you just gave me all the answers.
Yeah, that's it.
Then if you want to wait for a while, that's okay. If you take it tomorrow, call me and I say do it.
I hope you do what's right for you. I really do. But
if you want to go picket Pfizer, I'm with you. I'll go buy some plywood.
I'm a chameleon. I'm ready. Whatever you need me to do.
This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Home Chef. Folks, it's summertime, baby. We're sweating, we're grilling, we're cooking, we're going in the pool, we're living our best lives. But maybe you aren't, and instead of relaxing, you're stuck in a meal planning rut, cycling through the same old dinners while juggling work, family, and summer activities. What are you, nuts? Absolutely not. I'm telling you, folks, you need to go. You need to be inspired. And then when you're done being inspired, okay, when you're done cooking, you can think to yourself, oh, maybe I'll order in, or maybe I'll just get Home Chef, because folks, Home Chef is the leading meal kit, #1 in quality, convenience, value, taste, and recipe ease. Sure, you want to be creative, you want to go to the grocery store, you want to shop for all the ingredients, spend $150, go home, make a meal, no problem. You can do that, but then on your off days when you want something just as delicious, honestly, the produce is better. Have you ever tried to order in produce? It's always terrible. Home Chef's produce is top-notch, folks. It's top-notch. So on those days where you don't feel like ideating, let Home Chef ideate for you. I do it, and it's absolutely unbelievably amazing. Whether you prefer classic meal kits with pre-portioned ingredients, quick 30-minute recipes, oven-ready options, microwave meals, or dedicated family menus, Home Chef has everything for you and your family completely hassle-free. These are delicious dinners, hassle-free, top-notch ingredients, top-notch recipes, top-notch quality. Why wouldn't you use Home Chef to supplement in your routine? For a limited time, Home Chef is offering my listeners 50, that's a big, pretty penny, 50% off and free shipping for your first box, plus free dessert for life. Delicious. If you go to homechef.com/goodguys, that's homechef.com/goodguys for 50% off your first box and free dessert for life. If you go to homechef.com/goodguys, must be an active subscriber to receive free dessert. That seems fair. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Mint Mobile. You know what doesn't belong in your epic summer plans? Getting burned by your old wireless bill. While you're planning beach trips, barbecues, and 3-day weekends, your wireless bill should be the last thing holding you back. That's why I made the switch to Mint Mobile. With Mint, you can get the coverage and speed you're used to, but for way less money. And for a limited time, Mint Mobile is offering 3 months of unlimited premium wireless service for just $15 a month. So while your friends are sweating over data overages and surprise charges, you'll be chilling, literally and financially. Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plan's jaw-dropping monthly bills and unexpected overages, because Mint Mobile is here to rescue you. Thank you, Mint Mobile. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text, delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan, and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts with you. Ditch overpriced wireless and get 3 months of unlimited service from Mint Mobile for just $15 a month. Folks, I'm telling you, Mint Mobile is at $15 a month. You absolutely cannot beat that price. And the cell service is just as good. You want to pay more money for the same cell service? That's a what are you nuts? Switch over to Mint Mobile. This year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get this new customer offer in your 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/goodguys. That's mintmobile.com/goodguys. Disclaimer, upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 per month. Limited time new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
But if Paige said that she noticed something, I mean, that's something. I don't know. Okay. What?
I'll tell you what's really interesting, and I don't think you suffer from this, and I think that's a good thing. When I was, I hurt my back bad a couple of years ago, and I had to go to physical therapy. And the doctor prescribed me some pain medicine because it was keeping me up at night. It really stunk. And so I went to this physical therapist, this doctor, and he's amazing, right? And I had seen him before for other stuff. And I'm just when you're just so when you get back pain that takes your breath away?
Yes, of course.
So he's trying to work me out and do the
And
exercises.
by the way, icy hot doesn't do it. It does nothing. Continue.
It doesn't. And he's trying to work me out. And I'm just I can't breathe. It's so painful. And he goes, doctor give you pain medicine? And I said, yeah, but I don't want to take it. And he was like, can I make a suggestion? He was like, take it for 3 days. He's like, because you are so tight and tense that until your body relaxes for a second, you're not going to start healing. He's like, that's my suggestion. And I did, and he was right. And that was kind of my experiment over the last couple of years, is because you live in your own brain. You live in your mind, and you think, well, this is just the way it is. And sometimes having a new view of what it can actually be something else is very interesting.
And again, not to pretend to know what you were going through, and I think I've told the story. I had surgery in 2011, Chiari malformation, big scar down my neck.
Brain surgery?
I had spine surgery, essentially. They didn't touch my brain. It was that the top of my spinal cord was protruding on the base of my skull, and it was creating spinal fluid. I was fainting for 4 months. I had to withdraw from school for a semester. And it left me, the worst thing that it left me with was a horrific anxiety disorder, to the point that if I left bed, I thought I was going to faint. And this happened for a year, that if I stood up, I would be in the shower, like I tilt my head back, and like when you tilt your head back, sometimes like it's like you get like a little starry or like a little faint, but it's nothing.
Sure.
Right? That's just like normal life. I would like tilt my head back, I'd feel it, and I would have a complete panic attack and shut down. And somehow, some way, I told myself, I'm like, look, you've been cleared. You are healthy. You are not going to die. The worst thing that's going to happen to you is that you're going to wake up on the floor. And somehow, I'm not saying that everybody can do this, somehow I tricked my brain into not being anxious anymore. And I've used that for the last 13 years whenever I get anxious about anything, because life is anxiety ridden. If you want to go there, even the smallest thing, like being on TikTok and doom scrolling, you can become unbelievably nervous and depressed and scared. And the second that you just say to your brain, I say to my brain, Ben, shut the fuck up. This isn't real. Go outside, put down your phone, think about something else, distract yourself from whatever's going on. I'm at least able to distract myself. And the second that I distract myself for long enough, I've forgotten about it. I'm not saying that it's the same thing with meds, but I do think that the meds sort of it takes you out of that place, to your point, so that you can see what it's like being out of that place. And then hopefully you've just forgotten all about that place and it's gone.
Right.
But I don't know.
But could you imagine if you had to wear a cutesy little helmet because of your fainting spells? So you just had to wear like one of those soft helmets everywhere you went?
That would have been cute.
Balenciaga. Could you imagine if Balenciaga...
Yeah. I can't with the way you're saying that. Balenci, not Balenciaga.
Oh, and it's Munjaro, not Munjaro.
No, but I'm positive it's not Balenciaga.
Balenciaga? What the fuck? I'm sorry I didn't grow up on the Upper East Side, Ben.
Balenciaga. All right, Rodeo Drive, Hollywood, man. That's enough.
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
Man, never been smacked so hard by all this high-priced items.
I'm going to 2nd Avenue Deli for a matzo Balenciaga soup.
A matzo ballin', that's hot. Can you imagine though a Balenciaga disability helmet?
Imagine a Balenciaga Balabusta.
Right, yeah, a Gucci, like a Gucci helmet.
Not a Gucci. I almost say, like, am I living in an alternative universe where he doesn't know how to say anything?
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
I love my Gucci hat.
Should we get to some stories?
Gucci, yeah. That story it up.
I think that would be hot. I do think that would be hot.
We need like something to announce stories. Like it's a story time.
Benny and Joshy going over stories. It's Benny and Joshy going over stories.
And then it's like a ticker. It's yes. You were in my brain. You were in my brain. That was it. Yeah. Benny and Joshy reading the stories.
Yeah. Or we could just steal
on the nose.
We could steal it from NBC. Benny and Joshy reading stories.
Today on the news, we have Epstein found dead again.
We have Epstein. Man, do we wish his last name was Smith. That would be so much better. Well, did you hear about this Coldplay kiss cam zeroes in on mortified tech CEO and alleged HR chief? So for anyone who doesn't know, at this massive Coldplay concert, they did like an audience cam, and there was this, couple in their 40s or 50s hugging, cuddling, and they zoom in on them. And the moment they go on the big screen, they immediately freak out and they like hide their faces. And Chris Martin said something to the effect of like, wow, hope you're not having an affair. But are they? Allegedly, maybe?
They are. No, they are. Apparently, it's the CEO and the head of HR, as he said, and they're having an affair. And all that I have to say is, obviously, if you immediately duck out of camera, Josh, people are going to post that, right? But if they had just like played it cool, nobody would ever be like videoing a kiss cam at a Coldplay concert and putting it online. They played themselves, no?
You're so right, but also hilarious that Coldplay has a kiss cam.
Totally. What is this, a Mets game?
Yeah, it's so dumb.
That's so weird. Even though when I see Coldplay concerts on TikTok, I'm like, damn,
I've
I want to
been.
be there.
It's
You have?
amazing.
They're amazing. Wow. I was in like an EDM just like phase last night, like an EDM doom scroll, and I sent you a couple of vids. I need to feel that energy in my veins. That's my drug of choice, Josh. EDM.
Yeah, I know.
A little less so. And what made me think of that is the Sky Full of Stars remix with Coldplay.
Yeah.
Chef's Kiss. Chef's Kiss. But those Coldplay concerts, they look unbelievable. Has Coldplay done the Sphere?
I don't know. I'm too busy watching clips of the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere. Are you watching this?
I haven't seen, no.
What?
Amazing. Are they amazing?
You're too young. Olivia, have you? I mean, you're even younger, but...
I haven't seen the Backstreet Boys playing at the Sphere, but I'm familiar with them, of course.
Oh my God. It looks unbelievable.
Yeah, no, they're not in my algorithm right now. They're not.
I'm dying to go. I'm so jealous. I want to go so bad. James, don't
By the way,
reach out to me. I can't.
Go. Why? It's a 45-minute flight. Go. I'll get you tickets.
I have 3 children.
You'll be back. You'll literally be back that afternoon.
Can you imagine me explaining to people like, oh, Josh, you finally got away a little. Yeah, well, the boys were at the Sphere. They'd be like, marry a man, Josh. Just stop stringing Paige along and marry Max.
Bring Max. Put on the cans. Bring Max. He'll love it.
We do listen. We do. We listen.
Love that.
This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Applebee's. Folks, Applebee's was it when I was growing up. I'm telling you, we would head to our local mall, find that gorgeous Applebee's, and just get such a beautiful feast. We're talking the spinach artichoke dip. I loved their boneless wings. I would go, picture this, it's the perfect suburban evening. You hop into your pickup truck. You pick up a couple of friends. You head to the local mall. You're seeing a gorgeous movie, okay? But before you stop at the Bees, because the Bees is it. The Bees is a scene. You're getting a beautiful appetizer. You're getting 2 entrees. And what? They're only charging you $25 because right now, Applebee's iconic 2 for $25 deal is back featuring their new chicken parmesan fettuccine and new Big Bangin' Burger. God, what a deal that is. 2 entrees, 1 app, $25. You absolutely can't beat that. And you also can't beat the fact that Applebee's is just a family-friendly, all-American establishment. I love it. Me and Claudia will go. I'm so excited to bring Ruby. You go there, and it's nostalgic. It's the Bees. You want to make memories at the Bees. I have such fond memories of the Bees when I was growing up. For whatever reason, I loved the New Jersey Bees. They just hit better. That East Coast Jersey Bees hit good. And I'm telling you, I can't wait to do it with my kids. Me and Claudia love the Bees. We go all the time. We're absolute. Bees head? Is that a thing? Beeswax? I wonder what the Bees people call each other, but we absolutely love the Bees. And Applebee's is also the perfect one-stop shop to catch a game. I don't know, you want to watch a baseball game, you want to watch a football game, you're going there, you want some brewskis, but you also want some delicious food at a great price. You can enjoy a great meal at Applebee's. And today you can take advantage of their iconic 2 for $25 deal because it is back. That is 2 entrees, 1 appetizer featuring their new chicken parm fettuccine and new Big Bangin' Burger. 2 entrees and 1 appetizer for $25. In this economy, what are you nuts for not going and getting that? Also, I'm telling you, I didn't know this, so I'm sure that you didn't know this either. If you don't have time to make it to the Bees, you can order the Bees in. I ordered in the Bees. Oh my God, it was just as delicious. And I got to take advantage of the deal when I ordered in. It was absolutely fantastic. But if you have the time, you go to the Bees, you go to the mall, you go to the freestanding one, you get that big, gorgeous soda. Gorgeous. Free refills, unbelievable. You then I would personally go into a spinach artichoke dip. That's just an iconic appetizer. And then maybe you get a side of mac and cheese. You're getting the chicken parm fettuccine. You're getting a gorgeous Big Bangin' Burger. And you're saying, how easy is that? I can't believe I haven't been to Applebee's sooner. It is absolutely amazing. You gotta go. 2 for $25 deal is back, baby, featuring their new chicken parm fettuccine and the new Big Bangin' Burger while supplies last. 2 entrees, 1 appetizer, $25 in this economy? What are you, nuts? You gotta go.
Well, did you know Brianna Chicken Fry has surprising reaction to Zach Bryan revealing her texts? The BFF's co-host laughed and called her ex-boyfriend effing stupid on the latest podcast episode for sharing screenshots of her past texts earlier this week. He honestly verified everything that I've said. The Barstool Sports personality who worried Brian had posted her nude photos said on Wednesday, I don't know what he was trying to do by that. I guess, yeah. The message Brian uploaded and deleted via Instagram stories on Monday notably included a post-breakup text from Brianna after he allegedly fled the state instead of going to rehab. The 26-year-old claimed that the country singer berated her and sent awful stuff ahead of her lengthy response. So I guess...
I've only met one of them, and Brianna Chicken Fry is lovely, and it seems like she was in a terribly toxic relationship. I don't know Zach Bryan, but it has been mentioned by many a woman that he was an incredibly toxic partner. So I have to side with the chicken. Big chick.
We love that Chicken Fry. She is really fab, isn't she?
She's cool. She's nice. She's funny. She's great. She's great. And that Zach Bryan, he hasn't invited me to a concert. I have no allegiance.
Beyond, he's too busy with... Oh, you have Jake Shane on?
Why? What do I mean?
I mean, we love Jake Shane, but this is Benny and Joshy.
You understand the pipes that we have? I don't know any of your songs, but if I did, I could sing along. Josh has an amazing voice.
I know your songs, and I'm not even a fan. I drove home for a funeral. Is it something like that shit?
I hit a chicken crossing the road. I told him, go to the other side before you get bored.
Yeah, it's something like that, right? Like, everything changed, and it feels kind of weird. Like, you know?
I went off my antidepressant.
I'm not taking Wellbutrin anymore, and I broke up with Brianna Chicken fucking Fry.
But yeah, that's basically it.
Right? I know that music.
I think so. And somehow he fills MetLife. It's crazy. You know who else fills MetLife? Josh. I don't know if I can really, like, Claudia said that she'd go with me. She said that she'd go.
Meatloaf?
August 10th at MetLife, better than Meatloaf. August 10th at MetLife. The headliner is the Jonas Brothers. I could really care less, okay? You know who's opening for the Jonas Brothers? August 10th at MetLife.
I know.
Oh,
you know, Olivia. Boys Like Girls and All-American Rejects. Let's go.
What songs do they have?
Gives you hell.
Josh.
And
What song?
Give you well, and give you well. Is that one?
Yeah.
Out there when it's wrong, we move along.
I don't know. This is
move
really
along. Move along. Okay, let me
Is
bring up my
this
Spotify.
when you
I'm gonna read.
when you grow up above 65th Street in New York City? Is this how you become a punk rock lover? I
actually think that this is what happens when you go to summer camp. I think this is Jewish summer camp.
What music were you listening to in the city when you were 17? That
I think that I loved it, and but also then it was like that was like the R&B was amazing, and like pop was amazing. Like I listened to a ton of Tayo Cruz, and a ton of Akon, and a ton of that was like smack. That was like my shit. Okay, you said Gives Me Hell. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. You know that song. Move along, swing, 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 and the tables turn. No?
I don't know that one. I don't. I'll be honest.
Your subtleties, they strangle me. I can't explain myself at all. No, it ends tonight. Okay, all right. So you're not a fan, but Boys Like Girls, Josh. I think you are.
I'm guessing you were into Sum 41, Good Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm a mosher. I would go to Sum 41 concerts and I'd run in a circle.
Are these, you just call yourself a mosher as though you're listening to
I'm a mosher.
But like Pantera's moshing music. You were moshing 110-pound kids.
I was moshing. I was definitely afraid. Once I went with my friend and he got his nose broken. So I would keep my distance from the mosh. Okay. But we would run.
I like a nice mosh potato.
No. Sum 41. That was it. Let's just see. Yeah. In Too Deep. Oh my God. in too deep. Still, so am I still waiting for this world to stop hating. Can't find a so good.
And you
Fat
love
Lip is
Blink
so
182.
Love. But Pieces is the best song. What is that? 1 second. Are we gonna get in trouble for this?
Pieces of me. Don't play it. We're gonna get a copyright strike.
Sorry, I just need to hear. I tried to be perfect, but nothing was worth it. And then I get a razor and I just like pretend to cut myself, but I never would. You know, it's just like a vibe.
Oh my God.
It's a vibe.
Wow. Self-mutilation. Sick.
Yeah.
Sounds like me at 13. Pop punk.
Wow. Well done, Olivia. Yeah.
Wow.
Sick.
And like, but you're too young. Like, cause it's I'm young for it, but like Tribe Called Quest, Far Side, like De La Soul, Biggie, Pac, that just missed you.
Like, it was like cool to say that you listen to Biggie. It was cool to say that you listen to Nas.
Wu-Tang.
It was cool to say that Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. It was more of like a culture stand. I didn't listen to the music, but like
Sure.
Wu-Tang Clan was like, yeah, Wu-Tang, we all wore the t-shirts. Like I had a Wu-Tang Clan t-shirt because it was cool. Like
Sure.
there was no 13-year-old Jew in summer camp that didn't have a Wu-Tang Clan t-shirt. Not one. We loved it. It was just cool.
Yeah, it's telling, right? Because like there's no it's why we're not a monolith, right? Because like I think there are certain Jewish kids that grew up my age, your age in the city where hip hop culture defined their personality. They were
Totally.
like, it's like Andrew Schultz if he was Jewish, but like it's just, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
and then there's not, and then there's people who listen to Sum 41 and they're proud of that. But no, I'm kidding.
No, seriously, Jews. I guess that this isn't like a crazy state. We love music, and I don't know many Jews that don't love a wide variety of genres. We're a musical people, very musical. I go far and wide with genres. I like
Right.
all genres. I think music is impressive and it makes you feel something, and I love a concert. Nothing better.
Yeah, I love it too. Should we get to SpeakPipe?
We should listen to Othello Moron.
If you want to ask us a question, get some advice, go to speakpipe.com/goodguys. Keep it brief. Brevity is oh so key. Okay, this message is from Anonymous.
I need your advice. I'm thinking about divorcing my wife. Hear me out. First, it's her boss. Then, it's her personal trainer. Then, it's my best friend. And, yeah, it keeps on happening. And I don't know what to do. I just love sucking cock.
What the hell was that?
It's got a good joke.
That was good.
That was good. I got to give it to him. I had to play it. Okay, this one's from Confused Chicago Girl.
I was ready to give advice too. I'm like, what are you nuts?
Hi,
She's
Benny
cheating
and
on you.
Joshy. I'm a big fan of y'all and Jackson Claude. I have a what are you nuts moment I need your advice on. My boyfriend of 3 years and I have been living together in Chicago. His sister, who's a bit older, is getting married in San Francisco coming up. She says it's a small wedding, only 99 people, so she doesn't have much space for plus ones and is leaving it to only couples who are married. So this means that I won't be attending my boyfriend's sister's wedding. Is this a what are you nuts moment? Should I talk to my boyfriend? Should I talk to the sister? I don't really know what to do. I feel uncomfortable. Thanks. Appreciate any advice you have.
How long did she say they were together?
3 years.
That's married. That's married. I think I understand not wanting to include somebody that will then be in pictures that will then become obsolete. I get that. But 3 years, boyfriend, sister, like it's so close. Like I think it's nuts to not include her. You?
I think you're 100% right. But I think the only way to win in this situation is to be so aggressively deferential to your sister-in-law. You only win because you will be proven 100% to be the winner and the right person in this over time. if it doesn't work out with you and your boyfriend, she will be proven to be the right person.
Yeah. By the way, if you want to be right, you got to marry him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're wrong.
And maybe you guys should elope a week after the wedding and be like, "It would have been so nice."
Honestly, if you really want to go that badly, get pregnant. They're not going to turn you away if you're pregnant.
That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, but wouldn't you guys agree? Like, if by her being ultra deferential to what is clearly not a correct move by her sister-in-law, I think is the way that she wins, because it only looks bad for the sister-in-law, even though her gripe is right.
Agreed.
Right?
Yeah, agreed too.
And you can't mess with a lady in her wedding. Like, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay. Next one from Emily.
Hey, Josh and Ben. Been a moron since day one. I'll get straight
Love
to the
you.
point. I have a mother-in-law. Love her very much. She's super awesome. She's just a little bit overbearing. We had our daughter about 2 years ago. Found out we were pregnant with her a couple weeks after we got engaged. So we've been holding off the wedding. But now it's here in about a month or so. And she just asked me the other day. Well, she didn't ask me. She just told me she was going to give a speech at our wedding. And my brother is giving a speech. His brother's giving a speech. And then I have a maid of honor and a matron of honor. So they're both giving a speech. And then my dad is giving a speech because that's traditional, whatever. But she's saying she has to. And I just want to know your opinion. Like, what? Would you just let her do it? Would you not let her do it? She's going to go on and on and on forever. I'm a little bit worried that it's going to be like a 3-minute speech. And we already have 5 people giving a speech, so.
What's the 6th? 5's a lot. Like, and you mentioned a lot of family members. Before you got to the end, I was going to say that it's, and I'm always of this opinion, it is your husband's job to manage his mom. Like, that's just the way that it works. Whenever I hear that wife has an overbearing mother-in-law, I just know that there is, like, a really, really weak husband. Because the husband, it's the husband's mother. They have a special bond enough that he could easily take this off your plate, sit her down, talk to her, if it was really important that she didn't speak. But you just mentioned a lot of people that are speaking, and it's not like she's a stranger. She's your husband's mom. And if your dad is speaking, I think your husband's mom should be entitled to speak. Do I like that she demanded it? No, but you probably should have asked. I think I think that considering you already have 5, it's already going to be too long-winded and everybody's going to hate you and it's going to ruin the party. 2 speeches max, okay? But you're at 5. So what's a 6th? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think a opportunity has revealed itself, because clearly with these 5, you don't have a time limit yet set. But now that you have 6 and you say, listen, we wanted to honor all of you, you put it on them. We would never think to not allow you to have a speech. Mashiach, mother, we love you. Brother, schmuck, asshole, matron, maid of honor, usher, best man, fuck you. This is what you do. You go, listen, because we have now 6 people, you each have 60 seconds, 60 to 90 seconds, right? So you do 60, you're out at 6 minutes, maybe like 7.5 minutes with a little clapping break toast in between. 90 seconds, it's going to be a little bit over 10 minutes. Beautiful. Like, now, if you give everyone hard limits and say, listen, guys, this isn't a suggestion. Respectfully, you have 90 seconds. So around 75, start wrapping it up. Beautiful. Because they can't get mad at you.
That I completely agree, and make sure you group them. Do not do 2 in the beginning, 2 in the middle, 2 in the end. Don't do it. Speeches can ruin a party.
Right.
They can also make a party. They can make a party. They can be great and they can be funny. Only you mentioned that your mother-in-law goes on and on. She'll ruin it. So put it all at once so that people can, only the music is cut once. If the music keeps getting cut, party's over.
My friend at their wedding, the groom's brother wasn't able to be there because his wife had just given birth like the day before and they couldn't fly. And so he recorded this beautiful toast, just a audio file to be played during the toast for his brother. And he gives this lovely little toast, really sweet and simple. And he goes, and you know, bro, I love you. And I didn't know how to show it. So I actually wrote you a little song. I wanted to write you something. And you hear his guitar tuning up and everyone's like, cause I guess he does play music and he is a good singer. And so everyone goes like, oh my God, he wrote a song. Oh my God. And about 2 seconds goes by and he goes, nah, that'd be crazy.
That's so good. I've actually been to a wedding where the father wrote a song for his son and he fully sang it. And this was, woof.
Oh my God. Jakob Zitzler, you're my... You're my Tatala. I watched you 1 to 2, 3 to 4. My little Tatala. My Mangela. The one that I adore.
You have a little bit of an NSYNC twang.
It's like, because I'm going for Melania, first you were 1, then you were 2.
So good.
My Tatala. My tater Tatala.
You have a what are you nuts?
Yes, our what are you nuts moment of the week are our gripes with people, places, and things, both big and tall, whatever, stick it in your craw. I went to my cardiologist the other day. Great time. Love him. I read my clinical notes after because I get it on my phone and it said a well-nourished 38-year-old. The fuck? What are you nuts? Couldn't you just write nourished? Why well-nourished?
What are you nuts? Leave our boy alone. He's looking great. Okay.
Jeez.
Leave our boy alone. My what are you nuts is I was at Carvel, Josh. There are a lot of Carvels in the Hamptons. I think they're the last Carvels in the world, and they are absolutely delicious. You get a big, beautiful cake. You get a soft serve, whatever. I'm waiting in the line. I get to the front of the line. I order a couple of things. There's a house full of people, right, Josh? I'm not just getting for myself.
Of course.
And yeah, the line's slow. It is what it is. This roid raged. Like, this guy just left the gym. He's in, like, a tank top. He's, like, he clearly just did drugs. Like I'm ordering, I ordered an ice cream, then she comes back, I order something else, and he looks at me, and he says, it'll all be melted by the time you get home. What are you, nuts? Can you shut the fuck up, okay? Can you just shut the fuck up? It's not going to be melted by the time you get home. You have no idea how far I live from the Carvel. Can you mind your own fucking business and wait in line, you fucking roid head loser jerk, okay? I don't stand and watch you order your ice cream. It'll be melted by the time you get home. You're a fucking cocksucking loser. Shut the fuck up, roid head.
Put some sleeves on your shirt, you fuck.
Yeah, and share the roids. Because Lord knows I need some. And you know what else I need, folks? I need 5 stars on this episode. Otherwise, what are you, nuts? Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. Watch us on YouTube. Share our clips. Instagram and TikTok, folks. Don't forget about the talk. Mondays and Thursdays, we will see ya next time.